Back to Elizabeth. In the movie, she develops a motherly relationship with the creature, and in the scene where she dies, it isn't the creature that kills her like he did in the book, it's Victor, who apparently has really bad aim and accidentally shoots Elizabeth instead of the creature. The last difference I'll bring up is the creature's encounter with the DeLacy family. In the book, this is an incredibly important part of the story as it details how the creature learns to read, write, and speak. Hearing the backstory behind the DeLacy's exile from Paris and the love story between Felix and Safi is what truly teaches him about the tragedies of being human. And then the betrayal he feels when he finally reveals himself and is rejected by the family is completely distorted. In the movie, there's no tale about Felix and Safi. The characters in the cottage aren't even given names. They might not have even been the DeLacy family. While the rest of the family's out hunting wolves, the creature is taught how to read and write from the blind old man who calls the creature friend. When the rest of the family comes home, they shoot the creature. The creature rips one of their jaws out and then is seemingly killed by the other two sons. He then wakes up in the snow several hours later, discovering he can't actually die. There's so many other changes in the book that don't quite make sense, but these are the big ones. I mean, Alphonse, Caroline, Elizabeth, Victor, William, Justine, who isn't even in the movie, all of these characters' stories play out the way that they do for a reason. Without them, the major themes of the novel can't be realized. Instead of a tale about the dangers of playing God or the consequences of our actions or our responsibilities to our fellow beings, we get a story about terrible fathers. In the movie, Victor never truly learns his lesson. He just apologizes and the creature forgives him. Then he walks outside, pushes the boat back into the ocean, and everybody goes on their merry way. At the end of the day, you can watch this movie from two different perspectives. You can watch it as a fan of the book, which I promise you will end in disappointment, or you can watch it as a fan of movies, which will definitely work better for people who are unfamiliar with the book. Like I said, I love Guillermo del Toro. He hasn't made a single movie that I have disliked. Even the stuff he did in the Death Stranding game was really captivating. And the movie itself is cinematically beautiful. Much like he did in Crimson Peak, Guillermo del Toro uses small bits of bright color to accent the overall gothic color palettes of the movie. While he does overdo the role a few times, Oscar Isaac played Victor pretty well, and Jacob Elordi played the creature just as I imagined it being in the book. So the acting is just fine, and the cinematography and editing are great. It's just the narrative itself is so far from what I hoped it would be. I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch this movie, but if you're going into it hoping for a faithful adaptation, you are going to be disappointed. I guess I'm sort of sitting at a 6 out of 10 on this one.